I'm Dingo Cannon. I'm here in Okinawa, Japan, on my way to the DAWG BITE studios, where every week I'll be talking with a lethal weapon, TJ Madden, live from Australia, where we'll be touching on some of the hottest topics in pro wrestling from around the world. We go worldwide with exclusive interviews with some of the biggest names in pro wrestling and MMA today. Tune in as we go live, here, only on the DAWG.
So to me it's unprofessional. In Japan there's no receipts, because there's no one really deliberately trying to hurt you. If they do an injury to you, okay, so I did the death match, I got smashed up, I got 12 stitches in the head, my ears fucked up, I broke 2 fingers, got stitches in my finger, right? Yeah. But Go Samaru is, he's a legend in Big Japan at death matches. He's done, hundreds of death matches before, and I've known him for the last 15 years. And I trust him on every spot that we make.
Yeah.
So I got the stitches because we took the powerbomb from the apron. We did this apron battle, elbow. He smashes me, I sell, turn around, code break him on the apron. I appeal, he turns around, just Yakuza kicks my head, puts me down, picks me up for the powerbomb. Holds it there. No one thinks he's going to do it. Even the NBC boys that were doing the ring second.
Yeah.
No, we're actually doing the spot. They were because Ben told me later on, he goes, when he had me up, they're all going, no, they're going to do a thing and he's going to sunset flip him out and then he's going to just knock him out and Go Samaru's going to take his own bump.
Yeah.
That's what they thought. They didn't think that I was going to go down for the powerbomb because the table was really far out as well, right? And so I was up there and I was and he's holding me, he's battling and I'm look like I'm battling. And then I said to Go Samaru, yeah, let's fucking do this. And he brings me out, sit down powerbomb, and it was perfect. As soon as I hit, man, I was so happy. I was like, oh, this is the best, But unfortunately, a bit of the table flies up and then just went, cool.
So it sliced your head.
Yeah, it sliced my head and blood just flew out like a river. The blood was just pouring, man. Just absolutely, man. And I still didn't know what happened. I still think, I was just still happy that the bump was perfect. I thought it was just perfect. I still didn't know I was cut. And then I put my hand to my head and I just feel this warm thing. And I look down and it's just flowing. I'm going, oh, this can't be good. And then Ben grabs the cloth, just jams it in my head to compress it. And Go Samaru sells.
So this was the end of the match, I hope? Or did you have to continue?
Even near the start, this was just the beginning. Yeah, but not only that, right at the opening we had a chair battle, and that's when he broke 3 fingers, and just right at the start, and he just sliced my finger with the chair. Blood was pissing out that. I had to get 3 stitches there, and that was right at the start. And I just turned to Ben and I just go, he's broke my fucking fingers. The blood is just going. And then
what was Ben doing at this point?
I was just going, fuck. He was just going, stay up. You've got this.
Yeah.
But then, the ref comes down. The ref is a legend. He's from Taiwan. Sponge Ken. He wrestles for he referees for all Japan, and he's my favorite referee. I'm glad he was there. I'm glad he was the ref. He comes down to me, blood's just flowing. He goes, Dingo, he whispered, he's like, Dingo, we gotta stop this match. You're losing too much blood. And I'm just like, don't fucking stop it. Don't stop it. And he goes, Dingo, please, we gotta stop it. I'm going, we're not stopping it. I go, don't you dare stop this match. And
so was someone talking to him, or was that just him saying that?
Nah, that was just him saying that.
Yeah.
And then Ben came to me and he goes, brother, what do you want to do? He goes, you've lost a lot of blood, but it is stopping. The blood, it is stopping. He goes, what do you want to do? It's your call. And I reached to Ben, gave him a kiss on the cheek, and I go, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Go Samaru comes over, and I said, throw me in, we're doing it. And that's the only time we talked. And we went back in. We still had Brainbuster from the top of the ladder through the other table spot to go. Way later on, with some massive other spots going on. But he threw me in the ring, then blood just started coming out again. He covers me, kick up. And then, but credit to Gosamaru, he didn't fucking, like, he had many like clothesline spots, like brainbuster spots. He didn't pussy out, he did it hard as he could. But the crowd were now on their feet and they were just screaming my name. Dingo, Dingo. So like people were crying, I found out later on, people were crying because what, you know, and then we got to the ladder spot, so he had me down on the table, inside the ring, the ladder was in the corner. And he climbed the ladder to splash from the top rope, and then Vic Capri catches him from the top. So Capri's at the top of the ladder, just smashing him, and then I go off the table, climb back up the ladder, hit him, headbutt him a couple of times, and then we go for the brainbuster from the top rope. Now, just before backstage, like, I got in the ring before the fans came in and just climbed the ladder. And holy shit, it was high. It was a high ladder. Yeah. And I looked down, and I don't like heights at the best of times, man. And I just looked down, and I've never taken a brainbuster spot from the top of the ladder, ever, in my life. You know? And I looked down, and I'm legit scared of heights. Like legit. And I just look like, oh fuck. You know, just like, alright, yeah, we'll do it. Yeah. And they said, oh no, Dingo, it's okay. Just brainbuster him off the top, and you just take your own bump, just land on your feet, sell like you twisted your knee, you know, and then pin him, because I don't know, it was just a board set up on chairs. Climb a few of the steps. He was on the top, very top. He's a big guy. He's a big guy. I muscled him up, and then I realized I've got to get him like parallel to take the bump, otherwise he's going to be a direct brainbuster and he's going to die. So I thought, I can't muscle him up, because blood was lost, and I was like, you know, we just went through major big bumps during the match. And then I was like, there's only one, I've got to go with him. And it was just a split second feeling, I got him here and I've got to go with him to get him parallel. And I went boom, and then we just went bang, and we both went through the table together. And it reopened the head, just blood just went, and then we just doubled down, sold. I rolled over, put my hand on top of him, 1, 2, kicks up, people just on their feet like insane. It was like the biggest show Ricky Dragon's done. The people are just.
Do you have a crowd number? Do you know how many people?
No, I don't. I'll find out. No, it was well into the hundreds. But it was at my favourite arena. Like the arena couldn't take any more. It was sold out, and then standing room only.
So it was an indoors arena. It wasn't outside.
No, indoors. Koza Music Town in Okinawa.
Yeah.
It was good. There was a lot of Americans there. There was a lot of. But that changed. I think that match. It's now. I think it changed a lot of things for MDC and for me as well. I think people that even didn't respect me before or didn't like Mad Dog, I think now they've changed, because I got a lot of tweets, like a lot of messages, private messages from some of the fans that have never even like acknowledged me before.
Yeah.
And then this Sunday I've got a talk show, Mad Dog Club talk show. So we're just getting booked to talk. No, it's Mad Dog Club.
I saw that on. You mentioned that on Twitter. Actually, I think it was.
Yeah. So that's this Sunday. Yeah. So I guess people are gonna want to know about the death match. And then of course, you know, Ben McCoy, Justin Duran, Vic Capri, their matches were amazing as well. They had the match of their life too. Like, I think they gained a lot of respect from the fans, just being here, being nice guys as well. People could see that you know, the Americans aren't bad guys. I mean, they were out with their merch table, you know, talking to fans, giving away you know, freebies and selling their stuff, and just genuinely good guys, you know. And I think that shocked a lot of people, like people's image of like, okay, we're heels, but we're not that type of heels. We're not just dickheads, but we don't hate people. Just like Ben said before, if you're with us, and we'll die with you all the way. you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that's what came out. That's what came out of this show of having MDCW USA over here.
Yeah.
So it was better than I could ever imagine. And these guys had a blast, and we had a blast, and we partied every night.
That's awesome. Because you had some fan parties, didn't you? You had to meet and greet the fans at these parties.
Yeah, we had this cool Mad Dog Night fan party, and the fans came in, and we stayed at this like little restaurant. And the host, I think even the host was surprised. Like, I don't think he was a Mad Dog Club fan before this at all. Like, he had his favorites. He was a wrestling fan. His bar was really cool. He had memorabilia set up, and Inoki figures, and like Tiger Mask, and really cool little figures. So I think he was a little bit apprehensive having these Americans at his bar, because he closed his restaurant. It was just a private Mad Dog event, and the fans came up, and then by the end of it, he said to me, "Can we have a Mad Dog Club fan party every week?" Like, he loved it that much, and he tweeted about it, and he and he sent me a message saying, "Thanks so much, you guys were great."
Yeah.
So I think big things, especially 2019, big things. I think, and it changed even my view. It changed even my view of who we are and what we have to do. We have to take things to a new level now.